Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today with some other cost-saving crafting resources for us. So, first I wanted to show you guys in an upcoming video, there was a Tuesday morning haul, and I had said I would save all of these. Unfortunately, when I pulled off the fronts, the glue went right through that. There was no saving that unless I used like a what do you call it? Undo. And that would have been a mess. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these off, not perfectly. So I want to show you guys because you think I don't have time to do all that. And I totally understand that. I'm on a pinch for time this morning, and so I am just saving all these bits and pieces. And when I'm ready to use them, so on this one, I could get the back of this one and the top of this one. I was so happy when I saw that. I was just like, yeah. So, just made my day. These are so cute. I will definitely find a place in my crafting for these, especially my junk journals. I mean, isn't that what junk journaling is all about? It's kind of, we use junk in our junk journals. So, anyways, all right, and if I weren't in the process of moving, I would even use this portion here and paint it with gesso and use it. But I am still trying to get the last little bit out. We have the bulk of everything moved out. I've moved some things back in here for the sake of packing for the trip and, videos and things like that. But the bulk of everything has gone out. And yeah, aren't those, they're totally usable. They could be across the bottom of a page, on a page, however you'd want to use these. So I just thought you could totally use them in mixed media as well. So hold on a second, let me grab a sip of water. Sorry, my birdies are going crazy, and it is, it was a slow morning. So I wanted to share with you guys an idea, and I've come to you guys before and said calendars. So because we donate to various things, we receive lots of free calendars, and this one was kind of like the Farmer's Almanac calendar. So I went through and I cut out this was off the front, so I was able to even get a portion of what was on the front of it and save it, so you can see that. And then wouldn't these make the best mixed media pages, art journaling pages? I mean, I would go in here with fussy cutting scissors and cut it out more. I just kind of trimmed it out a little bit, and maybe I use the whole thing, maybe I go in there and trim it down even more. But I just love these. I thought they were really pretty images. Sorry for any glare. And yeah, I mean, these are fun. People sell these types of images to be used in mixed media, so why not get it for free? I literally have 2 of these calendars, so and sometimes on the back there were excerpts of that particular page. So what I could save, I cut out. There weren't many because it would go right, see this little portion right here, it would go right through that got bent. It would go right through and you could see it. So these are great things that if you receive these, or magazine pages, these are great things to just sit and watch TV and cut out. I mean, they are so much fun. Oh, I love that kind of squash. Anyways, patty pan, I can't remember what it's called. And look at those. Those are so beautiful, those pears. And then you can see that this came from that. So it's just nature. That's what these all are. These are things that grow in nature. And of course, here's the winter scene. So I just love these. I also loved one of the images. This was for the paralyzed veterans. And I love that image. I mean, I will use it in my journaling. Having my husband having been in the military when we met, and having worked with special needs kiddos, that means a lot to me. So anyways, and this is just my private kind of diary journal, so I can put that in there and pray about that, or use it the way I would like to use it. And so this was the back page. These are fantastic to cut out and use, and I will cut that out again. These are perfect for like little spots on your calendar. I think these will really fit in a lot of the calendar slots. So I'm going to save that, and I may use that in my calendar planning this week. So, all right, now, I also wanted to show you guys that I bought a calendar for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And I just thought this was a wonderful image. It came with lots of beautiful images. So I've cut apart the back of it to save all of that. And these are a little bit sturdier because they were the cover. And so I just thought these are great launching points in journaling. And I also saved, oh whoops, that goes with the other. Goes with the other calendar I cut apart. There we go. And then I thought I'm going to come back in here with these large images, and these will be fun to use in mixed media. So, and let me show you that. Hold on. Alrighty. And, you know, let me kind of move that so you guys can see. So, I mean, look at this. I mean, these are so cute. You can cut it out. You can use the whole page. You can do whatever you want. You can even use this in your scrapbooking. I mean, how much fun is this? I have that hanging in my kitchen, that saying, and I love that. So these are just really easy, inexpensive options. And I've said this before, I will buy old calendars that are, you know, by January, or pardon me, by February, they will start dropping the price of calendars. And I mean the nice ones, like the Lang Art Folk calendars and things like that. And I will go buy those for pennies on the dollar. And it's perfect scrapbook paper. It's perfect for mixed media. It's perfect just for, you know, journaling, all kinds of things. And, you know, I mean, maybe I don't want the whole thing. Maybe I just want Whip It Good. You know, whip it good. I mean, anybody from my generation remembers that song. So, you know, there's a lot of, and I don't know the reason, I don't know the thought behind the song. So just know, I'm just remembering a song like that. But I love this, Be Grateful. And isn't that cute with a little cheese grater? Maybe I don't want the cheese grater and I cut out the rest of it. And it's that, you know, rustic, grungy kind of look, you know, mixed media look. So anyways, I just thought that you guys have asked me many times what are inexpensive crafting project resources, and these are it. I've said this many times, but I cannot tell you enough how much I will enjoy using these. And I promise to come back in the next week before we leave, and I will do a project with this. So, with one or two of these pieces here. So, all right, friends, this is a quick kind of how to save money in crafting tip video, but there are great options out there. You don't even have to pay $1 for most of these. You can get these for free, and you can save this off your packaging of something you buy. All right, my dear sweet friends. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video and you really like these kinds of tips for crafting on the cheap, let me know, because and that one way you can let me know is by giving me a thumbs up. You can also leave a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. And yeah, so okay, friends, I am going to give away, I think I have one more of these calendars. If I find it, I will give it away to somebody who leaves a comment below. You have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to be 18 years or older. You have to live in the United States. But anybody who leaves a comment below, I will reach out to you after I check all the criteria, and I will give away one of these calendars. Now, this calendar came free to me, so it's, you know, I just want to be very upfront with it. But the images in it are gorgeous, and it's a farmer's almanac type calendar. But so I will just throw that in on the end. Okay, friends, I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Again, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you would, especially if you would like the other free calendar I have, and yeah, share this if this would encourage anybody else who says I can't afford to craft. Everybody can find something, I promise, to work with. So, yeah. And you can even take one of these old calendars, gesso it, or even just use white 50-cent paint from Walmart, and you can use that as a journal. You can use anything. You can use an old magazine. Matter of fact, I threw a big old thick catalog yesterday, and I thought about it afterwards, thinking, oh, maybe I should have saved that, but I have another one in the drawer. Hold on a second, let me show you. It's just an office supply catalog, but it has a thick cover, and the pages, though they're very, very thin, you can glue them 2, 3, or 4 together, and it gives you a substantial page, and then you can just either gesso it or white paint it out and use it for an art journal. So all the things that we have, you do not have to worry about, oh, I can't afford it. If you can afford 50 cents, and hold on, let me share something else that I had gotten to share with you guys. Hold on, I can't see it. Just a second, I'm gonna have to stand up. Oh, poo. What happened to that? Oh, goodness gracious. They were just here. Hold on one second, guys. I promise. I promise they were here. Oh, goodness. Oh. What did I do with that? Well, oh, here they are. I knew I had them. Okay. Or, you can use these. So these are from Walmart. You can also get these at the Dollar Tree. And the reason I picked these up was, okay, so you can use a wedge sponge applicator to blend paint. You can use it like a blending tool, or you can use it to paint with. I know, right? I mean, why? You don't have to go out and buy a sponge on the end of a stick if you don't want to. You could just use these, and they have bigger and smaller, whatever you feel comfortable with. And if you get them at the Dollar Tree, it's $1. So 50 cents to gesso it, and then the glue, get that at the Dollar Tree for $1. And then get these wedge sponges. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. And also these. Now these came from Walmart, and I think these were a couple of $3 maybe, but I wanted to tell you, I think this is a great resource. So one of the lovely mixed media artists who I just love, her name is Jane Davenport. She has these very long, like, Q-tips to paint with, because she did a type of pastel or pastels. They're in a tray, and they look like makeup. So when you draw her, she likes to draw a lot of women and girls, and so she was making her art products to be like makeup. So why can't we use these? They're not as long, but they do sell long ones on Amazon, by the way, that aren't hers, so they're a little bit less expensive. And these are double pointed ends, and then these are really light. They look like a typical Q-tip, but they're a little bit tighter. And I love this because it's in a dispenser. All I have to do is unwrap it and then pull them out. I'm not going to unwrap it till I take it out to my craft spot, but I just wanted to show you guys these are great tools that we can use in all of our work. And you can easily use your ink, your inks that way. You can do all kinds of things. So there are inexpensive options out there. I really don't think anybody should go beyond what they can do. And I'm cutting back. I'm using what I have, and I'm enjoying it. And when I was losing my parents, and then after I lost my parents for a couple of years, I was so busy working. It was literally, like almost 2 full-time jobs in many ways. And I honestly tell you, never take on your parents' businesses as well as their estate. And unfortunately, it was a very complicated estate. But, and that's okay. I mean, I learned a lot. But I just wore myself out. So I ended up just kind of being in the mode of acquisitions. I kept up a few little projects here and there. but I was just in acquisitions. So now I'm more acquiring the free things in life to use. So anyway, so I will come back with a project. Maybe I'll just keep this out of the drawer because we're never going to use it. Maybe I'll, just do another project with this with you guys. So let me know below what you think. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Again, I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. I will be talking to you soon. Y'all have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.